Wolverine follows Logan on his way to Japan where he's offered mortality to be normal. Now, I'm a huge fan of X-Men movies. I love the first two X-Men movies and X-Men First Class. The other movies, I don't even remember. Now, the movie stars Hugh Jackman. Now, Hugh Jackman is one of those actors I believe belongs in the club of actors that embodies the roles of his characters. And you just can't find anybody else to replace him in that title role. Just like with Robert Downey Jr., you just can't see any other actor playing that particular character. Now, this movie is directed by James Mangold, which he's done movies like 3:10 and Human. So I thought that with this director doing this movie, the movie was in good hands because anything can be better than X-Men Origins Wolverine. And in all honesty, this movie actually is. Now, the story is a lot better than X-Men Origins Wolverine because it has less plot holes. But does it make it a lot better? Somewhat. Because for me, the story was solid, but I felt that the story had too many subplots and it wasn't really focused on the main storyline the way it should have. Now, as far as action goes, action is there. This movie is gritty as much as you can get gritty for a PG-13 movie, which is not too bad because I felt with X-Men Origins Wolverine was a little bit too campy, a little bit too comic booky, even though it's taken from the comic books. Is it the best action that I've seen in an X-Men movie? No, I still live that up to X2. Now, maybe that's just me because X-Men is a team movie and this is a solo movie. I say it's the best solo action you actually get in the X-Men movie, which was X-Men Origins, which was a complete and utter mistake. And does the Wolverine do itself justice? Yes, I believe it does. And you can pretty much wipe away X-Men Origins Wolverine because that was a piece of crap and everybody knows it. I think we all can agree on that. I just wanted a lot more from the story. Like I said before, the story had a little bit too much subplots for me. But because since I'm a big fan of X-Men, the first two, I just wanted a lot more to that standard. But as a solo outing for a Wolverine movie, it does do Wolverine, the title character, justice, in my opinion. As far as the story goes, like I said before, it had too many subplots, but I just really couldn't get invested the way I wanted to in an X-Men movie. Now, if this was a true X-Men movie, I'll say, it fell short. But as going on as a solo outing for Wolverine, I'd say it's the best one we've seen compared to X-Men Origins. And I think if you're an X-Men fan, you will enjoy this. Definitely Hugh Jackman pretty much owns the role of Wolverine because this guy is ripped to the max. Veins popping out of everywhere. And then how can you not want to work out after you see him? I was debating for me between a 3 out of 5 stars and 3.5 out of 5 stars. So for me, I'm just go 3.5 out of 5 stars because I'm comparing it to the X-Men Origins one. And not a true X-Men movie because it's not a true X-Men movie because it's a solo outing. Now for me, yeah. So I'm going to give the Wolverine a good solid 3.5 out of 5 stars. And it's a huge step up from X-Men Origins. And definitely stay through the credits because if you're a true X-Men fan and love the first two movies in the 2000s, definitely enjoy that scene. It would get you definitely pumped for the next X-Men movie that's coming out next year. So, if you like this review, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Movie Nation.